Hello, my name is Remko Nizjink from Delft University of Technology, and I present here the protocol tool, which is developed by Deltares within the project Switch On, and which is part of the virtual water science laboratory of Switch On. The goal of this tool is to help scientists, especially within the field of water, to create reproducible and repeatable experiments. When we enter the virtual water science laboratory, we find this start screen. Here we can define new experiments, participate in existing experiments, and review or repeat completed experiments. So let's define a new experiment. From here we can start a protocol. So let's create a protocol. This experiment is named Constraining Hydrological Models with Remotely Sensed Data, or in short, Constraining Models. We can also fill in the experiment ID, the hypothesis, and the research objective. So in this case, the experiment ID is to have different models with random parameters and constraining them with remotely sensed data. The hypothesis is that different products will have a different effect on the model outcomes. The objective, to gain understanding about the added value of different sources of information for different models. When we finish this, we can click Add. And now this information is part of our protocol. We can continue and scroll down. Now we can fill in our research partners. You have to fill in the name, the email address, and organization. In this case, I'm also the lead partner, so I click on Lead, and we have a tick mark in this box. We can add the partner, and the partner shows up in the list of the protocol. When I click on the partner, we can decide to delete the partner, but we can also edit the fields again. And when I now click Update, the new information is again saved in our protocol. Now we can continue with the actual steps in our protocol. We have to define tasks. And our first task is to prepare data. In the box description, we can add more details. We can also add links to databases, websites, or scripts in repositories such as GitHub, or files on Google Drive or Dropbox. I just add now the Switch On website. From here we can define a deadline for the task. So let's say we have to finish this task the 30th of April 2017. And we can define a task leader, which is one of the partners. This task still needs to be carried out and is not finished. But when this task is finished, I can click on the task again and put a tick mark in this box. I click Update, and now our list tells us that this task is carried out. In this way we can define multiple tasks. We can define tasks for the first part of the experiment, which is the data and method preparation, but also for part B, the experiment analysis, and part C, the result reporting. And defining these tasks work all in a similar way. The last part of the protocol concerns publications. We can put in titles of publications and links to the publications. In this case, the paper will probably have the same name as our experiment, so I name it Constraining Models with Remotely Sensed Data. We can fill in a DOI, a digital object identifier, or just a normal link. Now we have finished our first protocol, and we have to save this protocol. We can do that by clicking on Save all the way on top of the protocol. Now we get a summary of our protocol, and we can check if everything is correct. We can also find the protocol now under the list of active protocols. So when we click Participate, we can find our protocol on the bottom of the list. From here, we can just view the protocol again. But we can also edit the protocol. This brings us back to the same page as we started with. In addition, we can also change the user rights if someone else needs to edit the protocol or delete the protocol. The last step in this experiment will be to send the protocol to review. When the experiment is completely finished, we can click Send to Review. After this, the protocol cannot be edited anymore. So when we are sure this is finished, we click OK. And now the experiment can be found in the list of finished experiment. So when I click Review, we can find our experiment back in this list. This is how the protocol tool works. We hope that this helps to create more open science and also helps to create more reproducible and repeatable results, especially in the field of water. Thank you for your attention.